Yeah, he's just he's sitting in the back of the meeting just now. Got a big smile on his face. He's sore, but he's feeling good and back at it. I'm trying to get him to go home and rest a little bit today. He doesn't want to do that, but he's good. He's himself today. So.
Can you say where exactly his injuries or what he sustained there?
Well, he just got the heck knocked out of him, Mike. I mean, I saw the play finally late last night. The turnover, the running back was chasing the ball. He ran through the sidelines, kind of caught Wade up high. I can't really tell. And then his back looked like the back of his head hit the ground pretty hard. So, just a scary situation right there. But, as I told y'all after the game, he was talking to us and responding to us on the field. So just feel very fortunate that he's okay.
Would there be any thought of moving him up to the top? I know he likes being on the
We'll see how Wade's feeling. What I'm seeing today, he's himself today, and the fact that, he's battling me today when I'm trying to get him to go home and get some rest makes me know he's back to his old self. So we'll see. We'll see how he's doing.
But for the future, just as overall,
Well, there's a lot of guys down there that can't move very good, I can tell you that, It really is scary sometimes, when you have turnovers, field position change, gunners on punt team, you got to really pay attention. And boy, he got caught pretty good, so he's got to move quicker, I guess.
Well, it was one of those, he was looking at Roby, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's when those usually happen, usually on punts more than anything because gunners are running out of bounds and on turnovers when the field position gets flipped.
You ever get hit like that on the sideline as a coach?
One time. Yeah, not that bad, though, but one time, yeah.
You're at the midway point of the season. I'm sure you feel that your offense can get better.
Yeah.
But is this offense better than it was last year?
Well, I don't know. I can't sit here and compare what's going on. As I told you guys from the start, I think we're obviously much better. We have the ability to be better in some spots. Up front, we did some things in the offseason. We've played well at times up front. We need to get more consistent in what we're doing. We didn't play as well yesterday as we did 2 weeks ago. Got to give them a lot of credit, too. Bosa, they got some really good players up front. Got to overcome some issues now with CJ being out and keep bringing Trevor along. But it's a long way to go. Obviously, we're not even close to what we need to be. We know that. And didn't play well yesterday, but the team still found a way to win. So that's a good sign for the football team. So just got to improve. You're right.
Do you take any comfort from the fact that you guys had your offensive struggles last year and ended up winning the Super Bowl?
Well, it's about the team. You know what I mean? It's always about the team. And like yesterday, obviously we don't run the ball at all, but we did make some big plays in the past game. 10 and 88, keep making big plays for us. When we made poor plays and Trevor threw the pick six, the next two plays he made went 70-something yards, So, you got to have a short memory. You got to overcome things in this league. It's good football played all around, but we got to find more consistency in what we're doing.
You mentioned the big plays. Is there a sense with Trevor, do you tell Trevor, hey, look, even when Demarius is covered, throw it up there and at least give him a shot like you did yesterday?
I don't know. We're going to throw the ball where we need to throw it. We're going to attack coverage, but, I know for us offensively, if you're sitting there running the ball like we did yesterday, then DT and Emmanuel are going to get doubled. They're going to, coverage-wise, it's going to be tough. So, we got to find a way when we run the ball well and we can get people to play us in single coverage, it gives us a lot better chance to get them the ball.
Was AJ ready to play? It was just a numbers game?
He was ready physically. I don't think mentally he could have went out and ran our game plan. We just got him on Tuesday. Brian spent all night with him Tuesday. We made up some ground, but my expectations are to get him prepared to play this week. So I think we can do that.
Any concerns day after on Devontae's shoulder?
Mike, everything sounds good. He's sore. We'll see where we're at. But the fact that he was able to come back and play through it, I think is a good sign. So, we'll see. We got, I want to say a long week. We play Sunday night, But the fact that he was able to come back and play, I think, makes us feel better about it.
Did he undergo any further testing on that?
What's that?
Did he undergo any further testing on that?
You know what? I think he has today. I've just talked to Greek briefly, but the bottom line, he's sore today, and we're not going to do much. So we'll see. It'll be day to day.
Hey, Gary, I understand you take what the defense gives you, but we've heard for a couple of years now, even before you got here, we want to run the ball more. Yet yesterday, first half, 24 out of 31 plays are passing plays. How does that happen?
Well, we wanted to start the game aggressively. We did the same thing against Houston. We threw the ball, I think, the first 4 plays of the game against Houston. But, you try to get yourself back to balance in what you're doing, and you can do that when you're moving the ball, making first downs. You look at what happened. The first drive is obviously a very good drive. We kick a field goal. After that, I think we're 3 and out 3 times. I'm almost positive. So there's no snaps happening right there. Could they have all been runs? Yeah, we would have got back to balance, but we're going to continue to attack. But the key to being balanced in football is staying on the field, getting first down, staying on the football field. And I think at the end of the first half, we might have had 6. I could be wrong, but you're not going to get a lot of snaps that way. The third quarter, I think we had 4 or 5 snaps. That's all we had. So, and the fact that we're struggling running the ball at the end, we needed to be aggressive, make some plays. So balance to me comes through ball movement, and we've got to find it.
Coach, how close did you come to kicking a field goal at the end of the first half?
From that distance, that concerned me because obviously you're moving, if you don't make it, you're moving the ball even further back the other way for them. I liked our play call. We went aggressive, tried to get the ball down the field. They blitzed us. Like I talked to Trevor during the game, he's got to give us a chance to make that play. It's 4th down. It's not like a miss right there does us any good. So give us a chance to make that play. So that's what I was trying to talk to him about after the play.
Hey Gary, can you talk about Riley Dixon? I didn't know if he had the ability to hit the big punt, and he hits it right when he really needed it.
Well, he has the ability to hit the big ball. We're trying to get him more consistent. He's done a good job, but there was no bigger play than that, kicking the ball out of our end zone. We had 2 almost holding calls down there. I mean, it was a mess. And bottom line, we needed the best punt of the year from him, and we got it. So he punted well yesterday. B-Mac kicked well. That was a positive thing we did in the kicking game. So hopefully we keep that going.
Gary, if the situation presented itself to make the team better, how good would Donald Stevenson be as a guard?
I mean, I think we're fine. Donald's played some good football outside. I mean, that's why we went and got him. We can do some things to help those guys too. Like I said, I mentioned that I didn't think we played as well this week as we did 2 weeks ago. I think that's obvious. But we got to do some things offensively too to help those guys. I mean, you put Russell and you put him on an island out there against good players, against Bosa, 54, the really good players, and you go out there and do it for over and over and over again. It's hard to hold up. So how do you help them? You help them by running the ball. You help them by chipping. You got to be able to help those guys too.
Do you feel he could play that position?
I need him to play right tackle as good as he can play it. How about that? Okay.
Gary, 24 hours to the deadline. Would you like to see any moves, or do you anticipate any moves?
No, I got to stay focused on our football team and what we're doing. John and Matt are always involved with a lot of things. There's usually a lot of talk this time of year. I don't know how much movement there'll be, but we got to stay focused on our guys and, getting our group as good as we can get them.
Gary, how can you use the near interceptions, there were, I believe, 4 passes, as teachable moments for Trevor?
Well, they're teachable really when they're near, like you said. If not, they cost you games. So, some of Trevor's decision-making yesterday wasn't as good as it's been for us as a football team. Some of that is due to he got knocked around quite a bit too. So, obviously, he got away with some, didn't get away with one. But I think he understands that coming out of the football game. We've talked about that already. So, he's got to continue to improve. That's 7 starts under his belt, and there's going to be 8 more big ones coming up here. So he's got to keep improving.
It's been
For the coach.
It's been a long time since it's been a true Bronco Raider week like it used to be in the old days with the fans and the coach. You and number 7 maybe tell the younger players what it's like for a Bronco Raider week.
Well, I think they know. I think the guys know. They understand. First off, what it's like to play there. We all know the atmosphere, how tough it is to play. But the fact that they've got a really good football team. I mean, they're sitting here top of the division with us, playing extremely well. To come back, win the game they won yesterday, probably the biggest football team we'll play. They're moving the ball. The quarterback's playing extremely well. Y'all know the problems we had with their pass rushers last year. So it's a big challenge. And, yeah, you're right. It's a big game early in the second half of the season.
Gary, you coached Andre Johnson for a long time.
Yeah.
And he left today. You have any views?
Yeah, we text back and forth today. I found out through Patrick. It's fine, a combination football player person I've ever been around. Played really big for me, had some really big years. Very unselfish guy. He's with an organization that was a startup organization, and he always kept his mouth shut and worked. And really proud of him. Great person, great career, and hate to see him step away, but proud of him and good man. Good for the NFL.
Game balls.
Game balls. We had a few of them. Let's see. Riley was the special teams MVP. Offensive guys are DT and Emmanuel. We had a couple there, and we actually had 3 guys on defense. These guys, TJ's been playing just so well. Bradley played his best game of the year, and then a guy we've been talking about for a couple of weeks for this honor, Crick, has played really well. So got a few of them we passed out, and hopefully there's some more to come here on the back half.
From watching the film, how did Corey Nelson and Lorenzo Dawson?
Well, first off, Corey played almost 80 plays. So to go in there and play for B. Marsh, and really he ran the defense, he still made the calls and stuff. So Corey did a really good job. There's things you can always do better, but I think the situation he got put in, still playing special teams, we're really proud of Corey. Doss, it's got to be a big game in Doss's career. You know, I mean, there's moments in your career where you come in, gain confidence that you can do something. He got put on the spot, made some really big plays in the game, so I'm looking for him to build off of that.
Thank you.
Okay, you have a good day.